all day.
Okay, I'm sorry, love, but he's not coming in.
They want to come in and
There's
make
no
sure
valid warrant. Your job is to keep the peace and uphold the law. There is no valid warrant. I literally just showed you the legislation.
Make sure everyone's safe. They're telling us that they don't keep the electricity.
We have gas safety certificates and electricity safety certificates, so you're going to just take their word for it. We're telling you our supply is safe.
We're telling you now that they're going to dig the road up to make sure the electric is safe.
That's what you can't make sure the electric
You
is
can't
safe
say that.
from there.
They can.
No, they can
Yeah, but why are you speaking for them?
All right then, so this is an ongoing thing. I'm pretty sure they had their electric meter taken out and had their own electric meter supplied, so they don't have to pay a rental charge for their electric meter. And now the company whose electric meter they replaced and put their own in, so they wasn't paying that company for the rental fee for that meter, are not happy and they're saying it's unsafe. So they've tried everything to try and get this meter taken out and put theirs back in for that money. They've gone to court, they've lost in court, they've been sued, and they've lost, and now they're back again to dig up the road to cut them off because they are refusing to pay their rental charge for a meter. And they've had their own put in, and they're saying they've got electric tests and it's all safety tests, and it's all done and safe. Now, if that's true, there's no problem with what they're doing. You're under no legal obligation to use the electric company's meter to read the electric and be charged for it. Just like when you have internet, you don't have to have a phone line. You don't have to pay for a phone line. The same difference. You don't have to rent a meter off them, which you do. If you've got a meter, you get a meter surcharge on top of that, which is you renting that meter, it's a scam. And people getting on top of it and putting their own meters in. This is what you're going to see in this one, and this is the interaction you have because of that. So let's just get straight into it.
They just want
I don't want to put them out. 5 times on video I said to him, come in mate, check the meter. Come in mate, check the meter. He didn't want to. Now he's caused too much trouble, they're not coming in.
We've not been here all day.
Okay, I'm sorry love, but he's not coming in.
They want to come in and
There's
make
no
sure
valid warrant. Your job is to keep the peace and uphold the law. There is no valid warrant. I literally just showed you the legislation.
Make sure everyone's safe. They're telling us that they don't keep the electric.
We have gas safety certificates and electricity safety certificates, so you're going to just take their word for it. Where's their proof, evidence?
But if they come in and see that it's safe and there's everything, there's nothing in
They haven't, yeah, so go get a warrant. So go get a warrant. I just want you guys to know the last 2 cops that came, PC112 and PC3263, I've sued them. You do know that, don't you?
I would have been charged.
Right.
He's been sued as well.
Can I ask you to go over to that side of the road, please?
Not really. Free world, isn't it? See, the minute you do that, you're siding with these. Your job...
We're going to come and speak to you after this.
No, you can talk to us all together.
So what you can see is the police getting involved in a civil matter yet again. They are supposed to be there to prevent a breach of the peace, and that is it. What they are actually doing is assisting in a civil matter, which could again lead them into being sued, because they're supposed to be there to prevent a breach of the peace. They're not supposed to get involved in civil matters. This is a civil matter, and yet they're getting involved. Why? Why? Because they're too stupid to realise what a civil matter is and a criminal matter. This is a civil matter, and they should not be getting involved. It's as simple as standing by and watching. They shouldn't be getting involved at all.
You're not letting We're trying to figure out...
Why should I? You're here at my door without valid paperwork, bullying and intimidating us, threatening us with cutting off our electricity, and you expect me to be calm about it? There's a vulnerable woman, a child in there.
You're the one that's shouting and being aggressive.
How would you feel if someone turns away the corrupt paperwork and says, we're going to come in, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, now we're going to cut your supply off?
It made me upset, but these guys aren't being aggressive. You are.
He's an arsehole, mate.
Nice to meet you.
So what? Is there a law against pointing?
Yes.
Do you see what I mean? Do you see the side? Do you see the side they take? You're getting sued as well now.
It's okay because it's on video and it's online as well.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. That's no law.
If your finger
The
goes
fact
any
that
closer to him and he thinks that you're going to touch him, then essentially that's
Oh, just shut up.
Okay, then. So the officer is sort of correct there that it comes under common assault, where you just have to believe that you are going to be unlawfully attacked, and it would be classed as common assault. But the prosecution for that, the police would have to try and establish that this person honestly believed that he was going to be attacked by this woman or perpetrator, which it can be established and it can't be established at the same time, because she's been high rate, but there's no law about that at all, and there's no law about pointing. The law is if it's common assault in it. We've covered it on lots of different videos, so I'm just going to stop.
Shut up. What's your badge number? 1170. Mate, what's your badge number?
It's PC Gibson.
I need it again. 2901. The best thing you can do, tell them to clear off, tell them to take their digger, because if you act on this fake warrant, yeah, if you do it, you know your mate that you've spoken to that I've sued, you two are now going to be in there as well. You cannot enforce fake warrants. You got to enforce the law. Enforce the law, enforce the law.
But you're not giving us a chance to work anything out or figure out. We've just come on duty, we've just got here. We don't know what's gone off all day. So now we're here and we need to try and figure it out. You're not even giving us breathing space to do it.
Anyway, how even buy you fish and chips? Come on, let's go chippy.
Do you know why I'm not giving you breathing space? Because you are basically going to side with them and you're going to give a no shit about the warrant not being valid, and you're going to say get on with it. I know what you're going to do, because you do it every time.
You keep saying we're going to side.
I got no faith in you guys.
The point is that this is a civil matter and they shouldn't be involved anyways. You shouldn't be looking at anything and deciding who you're going to side with. You should be saying it's a civil matter, I'm not going to get involved. Stepping back and just saying we will monitor and prevent a breach of the peace. That's the only reason we are here. There's a reason why the other officers had clearly left. Now, this video, this is like some snippets of a video. She's got one on there which is like an hour long, but I'm not going to go through that because obviously you're not going to watch it and I don't want to waste my time and your time with like a 6-hour long video. But that is on their channel if you want to go and watch it, and it is linked in the description and an iCard what would have already popped up. But the police should not be getting involved in civil matters. They shouldn't be taking sides on a civil matter. They're supposed to be independent and impartial. And if they take sides, that's not independent or impartial. That's them taking sides on a civil matter.
Can I make an official complaint, please? Criminal complaint.
Go and ring 1
Come on, no.
Look, all right, listen, my friend, you seem reasonable man.
These have been here since 9:15 now.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is,
I love you, bro.
You, man, seem reasonable.
yeah, that's what
And you're Indian, yeah?
Sorry for it.
I'm Indian, I'm Pakistani.
Okay, well, you seem reasonable, my
Yeah,
friend.
so can I have a conversation with you properly?
Of course you
What-
can.
What I'm saying is, right now, what's happening is we're just arguing with each other. So, to de-escalate the situation, can you go onto that side of the road? We're going to speak to these gentlemen, and then we'll come over to you and see your side. Or,
Okay, well,
is
so
that
you
fine?
just know
That's great.
Yeah.
that...
So, what
That's
you're trying
great,
to... Yeah,
that's great.
let me finish.
But
So,
we're
basically,
all
what I'm
within our
trying to say
rights
is...
to stand here and make sure that you're not aiding and abetting these
Yeah,
criminals.
but what I'm trying to say is,
But we
I'm
are,
not gonna
and you
side,
know
we're not going to
that.
side with no one.
Yeah,
we're
that's
gonna,
fine.
You
we're gonna do
always
what
side. She's already sided.
Okay.
Well, you're saying I'm reasonable, so
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
you
even
are.
need
So
to
can I-
say it's all reported.
yeah, that's fine, mate.
Yeah,
Can you go
we're
to that
having
side of the
quite
road
an
and I can come and have a conversation with you in about 5 minutes?
Just for my own safety.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I was thinking of something else.
No.
You
Quite
are so out of
intimidated,
order. 100 grand I'm
stressed.
going for now. 100 grand. Dig the road up, straight 100 grand.
So,
You think I won't win? You will have a job before I'm finished with you,
can
mate.
you take her to the other
You'll
side
be
of the
out of a job. You're only here and doing what you're doing because that fat loser got fucking ousted. You're going to get ousted. Watch me, mate. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Okay, so that's the end of one little clip there. I'd be careful what you say. That there could be classed as a threat, and you can get done for threats. Well, threats to kill, and so, yeah. So no, just be careful what you say certain ways. Obviously, it's a legal threat saying she's going to sue him, and he's going to be out of a job. Hopefully, that's what she does do, and I don't want to see anybody out of work, but if that's what it takes, and that's what it takes. Especially if he's been there several times and they've already been sued already. The police need to just stop getting involved in civil matters. But what we're going to do now is jump into the second clip, and I'll break it down again. So let's just jump straight into that.
Do the right thing for once, so you can look at your kids and say, I didn't help the tyranny, love. I didn't help the tyranny. Do that once, just once. Look at the fucking country we're living in. It's a shithole. It's a shithole.
That's the walk into it. Honestly, there's no breach of peace. We've not said anything wrong. We're not doing
I should have been a bit more low-key about that.
If you come with a legitimate warrant,
It's such a waste of cop. I mean, 95% of crime is uninvestigated. And you, six cops earlier, have you got anything better to do?
the work permit, and I'll let you in myself. I'll walk you into the house myself. But show me proof that it's dangerous. You can't.
It's a lie. It's not dangerous.
All innocent and guilty and all that.
Okay, so what happened was,
Just watch that back.
prior to these guys, not these, Churchill Recovery Solutions did exactly the same thing, this exact thing, yeah?
Churchill Recovery,
They're the same people.
right, same like
That one of those guys is the same guy.
Right, okay.
So basically they came before with the same warrant, exactly the same as they've got now, with nothing on it, no reference, no stamp, no seal, no signature. I rang the court goes, we can't validate this warrant. And we did it in front of him, and then you know what he did? He rang 6 police officers and tried to bully and intimidate his way in on a fake warrant that we did in front of him, and it couldn't be validated, right? Do you understand where I'm coming from now?
from earlier today.
No, that's from a month ago. So I then proceeded to sue the police that turned up and said, this is what happened. 2 police, PC 112 and 3263 turned up, and I went, the warrant's not valid. And she goes, it's not our job, break in. They literally told them to break in, mate.
Okay then, so the incident she is talking about there I did cover on my channel. It is on there somewhere. If I can find it, I'll put a link to that video on there, but if not, you can go over to our channel and it is on there without my interruptions. Like I said, links in the description and an iCard what have already popped up for links to a channel. I'm not going to do the videos because there's 2 videos which are pieced together, so just links to the channel, and I'll do links to one of the videos. But yeah, this interaction, I've got to agree with her. The country is in absolute crap. We're all due to have our gas and electric go through the roof again, fuel prices to go through the roof again, all this other crap going through the roof. I see my council taxes going up, but yet I get less stuff for my money with the council. It's stupid. I've got to pay to empty my bins, but yet my council tax is going up, and you don't really see police anywhere. The fire service and that, you see the fire service because I think that, in my opinion, they're the only true heroes, and the ambulance service are the only true heroes in my opinion. But yeah, everything's going up, but we're getting less and less for our money. This is what's wrong with the country because, well, that's a completely different video. I'm not going to go into that. But the government is allowing the energy companies, just like these, to make hundreds of millions, even billions in profit, while we struggle to pay our bills. When I say we, I mean the people struggle to pay the bills. There's some people deciding to eat or heat. Do they put the heating on and stay warm, or do they eat and be cold? That shouldn't be what we're discussing. That shouldn't be an issue in today's world. But yeah, it's okay for the energy companies to make hundreds of millions, even billions in profit, while a lot of people struggle. But that's nothing to do with this video, so let's just get straight back into the video. I'm not going to interrupt the video now. I'll have my opinion just at the end. So let's go.
So I sued them and won. Yeah. Okay, so it's that standard, yeah? So now you guys are here on the same basis, and we're telling you again the warrant's not valid. We're telling you our supply is safe.
We're telling you now that they're going to dig the road up to make sure the electric is safe.
But how, you can't make sure the electric
You
is
can't
safe
say that.
From there.
They can,
No, they can
Yeah, but why are you speaking for them?
No,
Do you work for them, like?
No, I work for the
No,
police.
but if you do
Why are you speaking for them?
Make sure that
Why don't you go over there and say to them, I suggest you go, guys, because that girl's mental. She's got mental health difficulties. She's going to definitely sue you, and she's going to sue me too. So I suggest we just leave now. Don't do that. Go on.
we'll disregard that they think that this is unsafe there.
It's not.
And that members of the public may be in danger.
You're a real idiot. You're a real moron, you. PC 1170 is a real idiot.
What would satisfy your needs? An electrical engineer that can come and sign it off right now?
We'll get an electrical engineer to start, yeah.
I'll ring one out Yellow Pages.
They're saying, well, we don't really need a warrant.
No, we haven't passed that. Do you see what I mean? Whose side is she on?
If you carry on trying to protect them, it comes at you in time.
No, the grid owned the wires.
Yes, you are. You haven't won. Have you even... Hang on. Have you looked at the warrant?
Oh, we can go anywhere then.
Those criminals over there.
They're criminals. They're corrupt. No paperwork. We're not supplied by them. Everything you do.
That we're all starting to threaten each other
I
now.
understand that you're raising your voice outside my property. I've been stressing it.
Oh, yeah.
You do know we're...
You don't know what you're getting into. I'm just saying,
Oh, I need badge numbers.
she's getting a little
2010 21016 1170. We'll sue them again like last time.
I think she should be a little bit more professional and leaving an unmanned.
Okay then, so if they want to dig the road up, that's not a police matter and it's not their matter. They have to go to the highways agency and apply for permission to dig up their highway. Now without that, they shouldn't be digging up the road at all. But if they're doing it to cut them off, which they are, it's absolutely ridiculous. Now, I already said my opinion, what I believe of the energy companies. We don't have much of a choice but to pay that sort of stuff unless if you want to go out your way and put a lot of solar panels on your roof and then charge the energy company for the extra power you create. You can do it that way. I know people that do it that way and make quite a bit of money actually. Or you can just buy a big plot of land and turn it into a solar farm and then charge the energy company that way. But you're never going to win against the energy company. They always win and they always make the profit. In this case, the police, in my opinion, shouldn't be getting involved. From the off, they should have said it's a civil matter. We are just here to prevent a breach of the peace. And it's that simple. If the other company wants to dig up the highway, they should then get permission from the highways agency to dig up their road. And then, if they get that permission, go ahead and dig it up. Because if they don't, again, it is a civil matter, possibly criminal matter. There is laws about damaging the highway, but I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. But yeah, this is just my opinion in this whole video. So let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.